Well, welcome back. And in this story titled Samasya Pariharaha. Pariharaha means some solution, remedy. Samasya means some problem, some issues. Samasyayaha Pariharaha, Samasya Pariharaha. The remedy of your problem is Samasya Pariharaha, the solution to your problem. That's the meaning of the title. Literally, let us read and understand the actual fittingness of this title to this story. Varadavaradeshasya Raja Yashovarma. Yashovarma is name of the king who ruled Varadavaradesha. Sada Prajahita Chintane Linaha Bhavati Saha. That king always engages himself in the welfare of the public, the citizens. Yada saha chintanam kurvan bhavati. When he does this thinking, tada, then sarvani karyani vismarati saha. He forgets all other works. Vishranti bhavanamapi na gacchati saha. He doesn't even go to that resting place or a relaxing place. Antaringa kaihi smaryate chet vadati saha. If he is reminded by the attendants who are very close to him, then he says, Manasi agatasya sandehasya parihara prapti paryantam aham kutrapina gacchami. Aham kutrapina gacchami. I don't go anywhere. When Manasi agatasya sandehasya parihara prapti paryantam, until the reaching of a solution of the doubt which I had in my mind, aham kutrapina gacchami. I don't go anywhere. Pariharam aprapya anyatra gamanam palayanam iva. Not getting a solution, going somewhere is like running away from the problem. Prajahita chintanasya viruddham etat iti. And this way of relaxing is like prajahita chintanasya viruddham. This is something like against to the thinking of that welfare of the public. Prajahita chintana vishayinyaha rajnyaha shraddhayaha asaktyaha cha gabhiratam avagandum ashaknuvantaha hitachintakaha maunam tishtanti sma. Okay. Prajahita chintana vishayinyaha rajnyaha, of the king who is of the nature of thinking on the welfare matters of the public. Shraddhayaha asaktyaha cha, and of his devotion and interest in such thinkings. Gabhiratam avagantum ashaknuvantaha. The people who are unable to grasp that or understand that depth of his thinking, hitachintakaha, those who are thinking on the good side or the welfare side of the king, maunam tishtanti sma. They say silent. They stay silent because the king says, until I find a solution, I don't go anywhere. What can be done by the other people who are attending to the king? They simply stay silent. Kadachit Varadavaradeshe bhikaraha kshamaha agataha. Once in the Varadavara country, bhikaraha kshamaha means a very drought, a very terrific drought came. Trini varshani yavat deshe vristihina agata. For a period of 3 years, there was no rain in the country. Prajanam kashtani dine dine vardhante. And the difficulties of the public, people, citizens, day by day it was growing. Varadavaradeshasya etadrishim kashtakarim paristhitim janan. Knowing this type of difficult situation of the Varadavara country, Prativeshi Rajaha, the neighboring country king, Veerasenaha, his name is Veerasenaha. Varadavaradeshasya upari akramanartham prastitavan. He started attacking that country. Idanim Sankatagrastaha asti Varadavara Deshaha. Now the Varadavara country is in the clutches of Sankata. Sankata also means difficulty. Ekatra Kshamaha Badhate. At one side the drought is disturbing. Aparatra Shatrohu Akramanam. And on the another side the attack of the enemy. Gandasya Upari Pitakaha Samvrittaha Iva. Gandaha means some bruises, some injuries on our body. On that, pitakaha. Pitakaha means some bubbles and some bubbles like some, swelling. Samvrittaha iva means well formed. Means if you are having injury, bruises, you get some pain. Along with that, if you get added swelling and some bubbles, you get more pain. Idanim kinkaraniyamiti mantribihi saha samalochanam kritavan raja. Now what is to be done like that? Along with the ministers, he discussed samalochanam kritavan. Dhirkakalasya chintanasya anantaram mantrinaha uktavantaha. After a long time of discussion, chintana. Here means Chintana is not thinking that deliberations amongst the ministers and the king. The ministers told, He Maharaja, Kshamakaranatāha asmakam deshaha kashte patitaha asti. Because of the drought, our country is in great difficulty. Yuddham sammukhi kartum asmakam samarthyam nasti. And we don't have capacity to face the war now. Ataha idanim sandhi prastavaha eva uchitaha bhavet iti. So it is better to make some negotiation and agreement with the neighboring king who is trying to attack us. That only shall be the better one. Uchitaha bhavet. It shall be the best in the present situation. Tada Raja Yashovarma Uktavan. Then the king Yashovarma told, Yesha tu samanya suchana. This is one ordinary way you are telling me. This is known to everybody. Sandhim aham kadapina angikaromi. I never accept this negotiation and agreement. Samasya sadapi dhairyena sammukhi karaniya. The problem is always to be faced with courage. Samasyayam upasthitayam. In the presence of a problem, palayanam kadapina karaniyam. We should not run away from that problem. Mama etam vicharam bhavantaha jananti eva. And you all people know about this, my opinion. Yuddhe upasthite sandhihi nama samasyataha vimukha gamanam iva. In the presence of war, yuddhe upasthite means we can say in the present condition of a war being to be faced with, sandhihi nama, simply making negotiation and agreement means samasyataha vimukha gamanam iva. It is like turning away from the problem. Ataha eva aham sandhim na ichchami. Because of that only, I don't like this sandhi. Sandhi means to make negotiation and agreement which is beneficial to both of us. Sandhim karotu ityetasyam suchanayam bhavatam bhuddhimattayah kim patramasti. What is the special role of your intelligence in suggesting me to go for this negotiation and agreement? Jayaha bhavatu parajayo va yuddhameva varam iti mama ashayaha. Like that the king told. Jayaha bhavatu, let there be victory. Parajayaha va, or there shall be defeat. Yuddhameva varam, it is better to fight. Iti mama ashayaha. Like that my thinking. That is what is told by the king to the ministers. Prabho, kshamataha samagraha deshaha trastaha asti. Because of the drought, the entire country is somewhat shivering, fearing, trastaha means troubled and a type of fearful mood. Kshamam yuddham cha sammukhi kartum asmakam samarthyam nasti. To face both this drought situation and a war situation, we don't have the capacity. Maybe money is not there that much. 3 years of drought means so much of money and grains of the stock in the country might have been lost. Ataha sandhihi suchitaha. So we informed to go for agreement. Yetena tatkalikataya yuddham nivaritam bhavati. By this agreement, temporarily the war might get stopped. Samarthyam praptam chet. If we get that capacity to fight back, kalantare, after some time, vayam sandhim trinikritya, we just ignoring that agreement, yuddham kartum arhamaha, we are capable of fighting with them. Iti uktavantaha mantrinaha. Like that the ministers told. Yuddham mama priyamiti na. It is not that I love fighting. Kintu samasyataha vimukhatam aham na ichchami. But to turn away from the problem, I don't like. Ataha margantaram alochya suchayantu bhavantaha iti uktavan Raja. So you think of other ways. Marga antaram. Antaram means different. Margantaram alochya. Thinking of some other way. Suchayantu bhavantaha. You all people tell me. Like that the king told. Mantrinaha dirghakalam yavat punarapi samalochanam kritavantaha. And the ministers for a long time they deliberated on the issue. Rajnyaha tarpanam kashtakaram yeva iti tesham abhiprayaha. To please the king. Tarpanam means to please. What we do to our ancestors, dead ancestors, that is also tarpanam. That is also to please them only. Rajnyaha tarpanam kashtakaram yeva. It is very difficult to please the king. Iti tesham abhiprayaha. Kesham mantrinam abhiprayaha. It is the opinion of those ministers. Kechanatu, some of the ministers, vastusthitiam samyak avagantum ashaktaha raja murkaha rukshaha cha iti uktavantaha. Vastusthitiam samyak avagantum ashaktaha raja. The king who is unable to understand the present critical situation, actual position, murkaha, he is a stupid fellow. Rukshaha, rukshaha is very adamant and arrogant fellow. Like that they told. Dhirkakalasya anantaram te rajanam drishtva. After a long time, they met the king again. He Maharaja, O king, Samasya vishaye Bauddha chintanam kritam. In the matters of the situation, Samasya, problem, Bauddha, in various ways, chintanam kritam. We thought over. Tathapi itopi charchaniyam asti. Even then, we have to still more discuss on the pros and cons of the issue. Shvaha vayam asmakam ekabhiprayam nivedayishyamaha iti nivedya griham gatavantaha. Because we have to discuss more and already a day passed. Shvaha vayam asmakam ekabhiprayam. Our unanimous decision we will tell tomorrow. Nivedayishyamaha. We will tell tomorrow, like that, saying, Griham gatavantaha. They went to home. Raja Vishannavadanaha sanne ekaki tatraiva upavishtavan asit. And with a dull face, Vishannavadanaha means saddened, worried face. Ekaki, alone, tatraiva upavishtavan asit. So he was sitting in the assembly alone in his chair. Tavata asthana vidushakaha visharadaha tatra agatya rajanam prishtavan. By that time, Tavata asthana vidushakaha, the assembly entertainer, Vidushaka is not a clown. He is very intelligent, witty person, and he entertains everybody. And also he is a troubleshooter. In many situations, in many stories you can find Vidushaka becomes the troubleshooter. His name is Visharadaha. He came there and asked the king, Rajanam Prishtavan, asked the king, Maharajaha Kinnaha iva drishyate kimartham iti. The king looked like saddened. Why so? Like that he asked. Vidushakasya Visharadasya Agamanena Raja Santushtaha Abhavat. By the arrival of that Vidushakaha, Visharadaha, the king became happy because now he knows the troubleshooter has come and he will resolve the issue. Visharadaha Vachana Chaturaha Tarka Nipunaha Cha. And this Visharada is Vachana Chaturaha. He is having very good oratory skill, talking skill, negotiation skill by talking. And Tarka Nipunaha. Tarka means some arguments and logically analyzing. That is also Tarka. So he is expert in that. Rajnyaha manaha yada khinnam bhavati tada yeshaha visharadaha chaturaihi yuktipurnaihi vividhavadaihi va. Either by one of or all. Rajnyaha manaha toshayati. Rajnyaha manaha yada khinnam bhavati. When the king's mind gets somewhat saddened, Rajnyaha manaha toshayati visharadaha. The Vidushakaha Visharadaha, he pleases the mind of the king. How? Chaturaihi, by the cleverness, Yuktipurnaihi, by the ideas or the plans, Vividha Vadaihi, by various arguments or deliberating logically, he pleases the mind of the king. Ratrehe Dvitiyaha Yamaha Atitaha Chedavi Rajnya Nidrana Krita iti Jananne Vidushakaha Rajnyaha Samipam Agatavan Asit. Ratrehe Dvitiyaha Yamaha Atitaha Chedavi. Even after the passage of the second Yama of the night, Yamaha, Yama means division of the day into a section. One day is divided into 8 Yama. The daytime 4 Yama and the night time 4 Yama. So 4 3s are 12, so 1 Yama is 3 hours. So Dvitiyaha Yamaha Atitaha means from evening 6 o'clock, 6 hours passed. That means night 12 o'clock it became. Even after that, Rajnya Nidra na Krita, by the king, sleeping was not done iti Janan, by knowing. Vidushakaha Rajnyaha Samipam Agatavan Asi. The Vidushaka came to the king. Kim vadami Visharada, he Visharada, kimiti vadami, what to say, Mahati Samasya Upasthita Asti. A great problem is present in front of me. Mantrinaha api Pariharopayam Suchayitum Asamarthaha Santaha Shvahavadishyamaha iti Vuktva Gataha. The ministers also Parihara Upayam Suchayitum Asamarthaha, not capable of Asamarthaha Santaha, being unable to tell the solution to the problem. Shvahavadishyamaha iti Vuktva, telling that tomorrow we will tell. Gataha, they went away. Ataha eva yetavata api nidrana prapta maya. Because of that only, till now, I am, by me, sleep is not prapta, sleep is not got, or I couldn't sleep till now. Iti uktavan Raja Yashovarma. Like that the king told. Yuddhasya samasya khalu badhate bhavantam iti prishtavan Visharadaha. the problem of that war that is bothering you, you know. Like that he asked. Raja Vishada Purvakam Hasan. And the Raja Vishada Purvakam Hasan. Hasan means laughing, smiling. Vishada means sadness. Sometimes we smile or we laugh at our pitiful situation. Correct? We are feeling sad, worried, but we laugh. That laugh is not laughing for a joke. So we laugh at our condition. That is called Vishada Purvakam Hasan. So he is somewhat laughing out of his, or smiling or feeling about that pitiful situation. Yes. Kintu Rajanitau Bhavataha Kaha Parishramaha. But in the matters of the management of the kingdom, that is Rajanitihi, in that Bhavataha Kaha Parishramaha. What is your effort? Because I am the king, I have to, deal the situation. There is no problem for the ministers or other people. So the top post person is more worried. Ataha sacha vishayaha idanim mastu. So that let us not now discuss about that matter. Anyasmin vishaye vadaha bhavatu. Let us talk in some other matter. Adya maya vadarayaniya namakaha grantaha patitaha asti. Today by me Vadarayaniya Namakaha Grantaha, some text which is named as Vadarayaniyam. Vadarayaniyam. Like that, some text he studied. Tatra likhitam asti yat. There it was written that Kasyapi Granthasya Vishayaha Avicharyana Angikaraniyaha iti. It is written in the text that Kasyapi Granthasya Vishayaha, of any text. Here text means some shastra, some books on a topic. Kasyapi Granthasya Vishayaha, the matter discussed on in any text, Avicharyana Angikaraniyaha, without thinking the pros and cons, the right wrong, should not be accepted. Angikaraniyaha, should not be accepted. Like that it is written there. Like that the king told to the Visharada. Yuktameva uktam tatra. Properly only it is said there. Tasmin vachane na kapi vipratipattihi. There's no objection in that statement. Iti uktavane Visharadaha. Like that the Vidushakaha told. Kintu Badarayaniye ukte vachane mama vishwasaha sarvatha nasti. But I don't believe in that statement. Evam sthite vadatu. In that situation, you tell, Maya tasya granthasya vachanam palyamanam asti utana. See, the king is putting a tricky question. The statement in the text, what he read is, Kasyapi granthasya vishayaha avicharya na angikaraniyaha iti. Any text, the matter discussed, should not be accepted without deliberating on that. And the king says, Kintu Vadarayaniye ukte vachane mama vishwasaha sarvatha nasti. I totally don't believe in that statement. In that situation, Maya, by me, tasya granthasya vachanam, the statement that don't believe any text written in any book without thinking over, whether I am palyamanam asti, Maya, by me, whether that statement is followed or not, because I don't have belief in that. Kshanakalam yavat maunam sthitavan vidushakaha. And the Vidushaka, he stayed for some time silent. Kinchit chintanena tena jnatam. By thinking, by the Vidushakaha, that person Visharadaha, Visharadena jnatam. By that Vidushakena jnatam. It is known yet that Badarayaniya grantaha kalpitaha natu vastavikaha. So, The king is imaginarily creating a statement that I read a book like this and the book is not real, it is imaginary. Like that, the Vidushaka is guessing. Vadartham Raja Tadrisham Grantham Parikalpya. For the sake of argument, creating such a context that I read a book like that, Granthasya Vachanena Vishvasimi iti. I don't believe in the statement of the text like that. Vadan saying, Swapaksham upasthapitavan asti iti. He is, presenting his side that I don't believe in that. I don't believe in the context of that text statement. Like that, the Vidushaka is making a guess. Prabho, bhavata swayam uktam khalu. O king, it is told by you on your own, you know. Tasmin vachane mama vishwasaha nasti iti. I have no belief in that statement like that. Ataha yatra vishwasaha nasti tasya palanamapi na bhaveteva. Therefore, where you don't believe, the statement which you don't believe, you don't follow that also. Like if somebody says, every day morning 5 o'clock, you take bath for 40 days and you will become a strong person. Will you do it simply? Naturally, nobody will believe. What is the logic in that? By doing that, if someone can be strong, then many people throughout the world, they should be strong. There are many people who are taking such a bath in that time. So you don't follow. Iti muktavan visharadaha. So you don't follow what you don't believe quite naturally. Like that he told. Vishwasaha na pradarshitaha chetabi grantasya vachanasya palanam kritam iva bhavati. So the king is further putting a twist on his statement. Vishwasaha na pradarshitaha chedabi. Even if I am not showing the belief on that statement, then also grantasya vachanasya palanam kritam iva bhavati. Then also it is something like following the statement of the text, because you should not believe in anything without thinking like that. So I am not believing. When I am not believing, I am just following the statement only. Literally, I am following the statement meaning only. Will it not become like that? This way, the king is further prolonging the talk. Yataha Badarayaniyam iti kaschana grantaha. Yataha, because Badarayaniyam iti kaschana grantaha. Because there is some text in the name of Badarayaniyam. Tasya grantasya vachane vishwasaha na kriyate iti uchyate. And in that statement of that text, vishwasaha na kriyate iti uchyate, it is said that belief is not done like that. Vachanasya ashayaha api yashaha eva. And the statement's meaning is also the same only. Ataha yat na kriyate iti uchyate tat kritam eva bhavati. Therefore, that which is not done, it happens to be done. Like that only it appears, you know. So the king is actually trying to get the very intelligent answer from the Vidushakaha by prolonging his arguments. Iti hasan muktaman raja. Like that, smilingly the king told. Kshanakalasya maunasya anantaram visharadaha punaha muktavan. After some short gap silence, the Vidushakaha again told, Hey Prabhu, kim vadena? O my Lord, what is the use of this argument? Bhavane sada satyameva vadati iti aham janami. You always say the truth like that, I know. Bhavata vuktam maya grantasya vachanena vishvasyate iti. And by you it is told that, by me, it is not believed in the statement of the text. Ataha bhavata grantasya vachanam napalyate iti aham chintayami. So by you, you are not following the statement of the book like that. I think over, or I feel so. Aham chintayami means I feel so. Tada Raja Yashovarma Bhuktavan. Then the king Yashovarma told. So now the Vidushaka, what he says, "O my lord, you always say the truth. You said by your own words that you don't believe in the statement. When you say like that, then I take it as you don't believe. That's all. He Visharada, O Vidushaka, प्रशंसावचनैः समस्यां विस्मारयितुं न अर्हति भवान्. He Visharada, tactfully, prashamsa vachanaihi means by face appreciation, some face lifting appreciation. Mukhastuti. Mukhastuti means praising somebody in front of him, that you are Indra, Chandra, you are a great person, like that. That is called prashamsa, to appreciate somebody. Maybe real, maybe false. Normally, mukhastuti is false in most cases. So the king says, prashamsa vachanaihi samasyam vismarayitum, to forget the issue, samasyam, that issue, vismarayitum, to forget, prashamsa vachanaihi, by this appreciable mukhastuti, narhati bhavan. You are not supposed to do like that. Narhati means you don't have qualification, not that way meaning we have to take. Because the Vidushaka and king, they are normally close in a kingdom. So, no, it is not fitting part of you, or it is not worth on your part to do like this. So, okay. So, it is not worth on your part to praise me and make me forget the issue. Maya grantasya vachanam palyamanam asti utana. Whether by me the statement of the text is being followed or not. Ityatra, in that, spashtam uttaram avashyakam. Clear-cut answer is essential. Raja sanne aham agyam kuruvanasmi. Being a king, I am ordering you. Mama agyam dhikkartum arhativa bhavane. Are you capable of condemning my act by order? Can you supersede my order, like a government order? Can you violate that order? We can't violate the order of governments, Visharadaha hasan rajanam muktavan. And the Vidushakaha smilingly told the king, Prabho, O my lord, mat viruddham acharaniyam iti bhavata swayam uktam chetabi. If it is told by you, by yourself, that you have to behave or you have to conduct against my wishes, aham bhavat viruddham acharanam nakaromi. I will not behave against your desire and wishes. Evam sthite. When it is so, bhavataha ajnayaha dhikkaraha katham va shakyaha. In that case, aham katham shakyaha. How shall I condemn your order when you say you behave against me? Even if it is told by you, I don't do like that. Then how can I disobey your order or condemn your order, violate your order? Aham samasyayaha pariharam chintayannasmi. I am just thinking of the solution of the problem. Hasataha vadataha visharadasya vachane. In the words of Visharada, who is smilingly telling, Kimapi Vaishishtyam asti. There is some speciality or there is some special hidden meaning. Iti janan. Knowing like that, Raja kinchit vichintya. The king, having thought for some time, punaha uktavan, told again, He Visharada, O Visharada, aho buddhimatta bhavataha. Oh, you are a very wonderful and of yours intelligence. Buddhimatta bhavataha. Bhavataha means of yours. Buddhimatta, the intelligent quality. Aho means, oh my God, wonderful, like that. Maya yadrishi samasya upasthapita. By me, what type of problem was presented in front of you or placed in front of you, tadrishi eva samasya bhavata vartalapa madhye upasthapita. The very same type of problem only during this talk by you, it is placed in front of me. Mat viruddham acharaniyam iti mama agnya yadi bhavet. If there is order that you have to behave against my wishes, tam agyam yadi bhavane na palayet, and that order if you don't follow, tarhi then tadapi mat viruddham acharanam eva sanjatam. Then also that becomes like behaving against my orders is also mat viruddham acharanam. Mean behaving against my desire and wishes, it becomes sanjatam. It became like that. Astu tavat. Okay, let it be. Yatadrisha samasyayaha pariharaha kopi nasti va. Is there not any solution for this type of problems? Like that he asked. Kuto na syat. Why it is not so? Like that the Vidushakaha is answering. Mat bhinnaha yaha kopi vadati chedabi mama agyam ma dhikkarotu iti tasya tatparyam siddhyati. Mat bhinnaha yaha kopi vadati chedabi. Even if someone is telling something against mat bhinnaha yaha kopi, anyone, see here we have to clearly understand this statement. Mat bhinnaha yaha kopi. Whomsoever says against my opinion, mat bhinnaha means different from my opinion. Many people are like that. They stick to their opinion, and if anyone says a different perspective, different opinion than the person's opinion, mat bhinnaha yaha kopi vadati chedapi. Even if someone is telling in a different perspective, differently to the opinion of mine, mama agyam ma dhikkarotu iti, my order not to condemn, like that, tasya tatparyam siddhyati. And the essence of that abhipraya, the feeling that no one should have a difference of opinion with me, it becomes like the tatparyam, the essence of such opinion is mama aghyam ma dhikkarotu iti siddhyati. Don't disobey my order. Like that it becomes. Tannama bhavata atmanam pritakkritya pritakkasya. This pritakkasya is wrong here. It should be pritakkritya. Pritak means separate. Kritya means having done. Tannama. The meaning of that is, so this statement further this Vidushaka is explaining. Mat bhinnaha yaha kopi vadati chedabi mama agyama dhikkarotu iti tasya tatparyam siddhyati. Tannama. It means bhavata atmanam pritakkritya samasyayaha pariharaha chintaniyaha. By you, bhavata, atmanam pritakkritya, separating your individuality differently from you. See, as a role, when you do the role, not the individual. A king is an individual as well as he is having a role. So, bhavata, by you, atmanam pritakkritya, separating your individuality from the role, samasyayaha pariharaha chintaniyaha. You have to think of the solution of the problem. Badarayaniya granthasya vachanasya ashayaha api evameva. That is only the meaning of that Badarayaniya Granthasya statement. Anything you read in a book, you don't simply believe without doing proper deliberation. Badarayanat bhinne granthe yat kimapi likhitam chedabi avicharya tatra vishwasaha na karaniyaha iti tasya tatparyam. So the meaning of the statement in the Badarayana text is Badarayanat bhinne granthe. In those texts which are different from Badarayana book, yat kimapi likhitam chetapi. Whatever, even if whatever is written there, avicharya tatra vishwasaha na karaniyaha. Without thinking and deliberating, you should not believe in that. Iti tasya tatparyam. That is the essence and meaning of that statement. Evam angikritam chet. If we accept that way, na kapi samasya, there is no problem at all. Iti bhuktavan vidushakaha. Like that Vidushakaha told. And this paragraph is very important paragraph, because in our life most of the time, the problem is not the problem. The problem is the way we look at the problem, the way we own the problem, and the way we involve with the problem as an individual. I really laugh at situation. Earlier I was also like that. In my office, I used to be like that. This is my office, it should be done this way, that way. Anyone telling against which is not as per the rule, I will say no. So, but now I understand that it's all in our mind. It's like I go to some place and someone is not asking me to take a chair, they are not offering me to sit, then I immediately feel that I am disrespected, and they don't know how to treat the person. But now I don't feel so. Now I feel this fellow is poor fellow, not knowing how to treat others. That's all I feel. He is not giving a chair to me to sit. Is not my disrespect. Why should I consider it as my disrespect? I have my own respect mentally, and I have my own qualities. I need not come down to the level of others to tell them in what level you are. Why should I come down to a lower level and advise a person or explain a person, you are in this level, to say that I have to also come to that level? Okay. So he says that statement, Evam angikritam chet na kapi samasya at all. If we accept like that, if we take the things like that, then there is no problem at all. Kintu Badarayaniye mat bhinne granthe iti nalikitam khalu. But it is not written in the Badarayana text that the text other than the text different than from my text. Like that it is not written, Ataha katham vayam tatha angikuryam iti prishtavan Raja. So how can we take the statement in that meaning? Like that he asked. Kopi grantaha swa vyaghatakaram vachanam na vadati. Kopi grantaha, any text, swa vyaghatakaram vachanam means that suicidal statement, like ghata means to kill. Swa vyaghata means killing one's own reputation. Who will do that act? Vachanam, word. Na vadati, they don't say. Even today, you take in life, anybody who is in a very high position, celebrity position, who is respected by millions of people throughout the world, he will not act or he will not say anything like which spoils his reputation. If he does like that, then he is not fit to be in that position. So nobody will try to, it's a self-suicide method of, whatever hard-earned reputation, who will try to destroy it? Ataha asmabhihi evam tatparyam kalpyate iti uktavan visharadaha. So, because no text shall make a statement in such a way, it spoils their own reputation, the text own or the author's reputation. So, because of that, ataha asmabhihi, by us, evam tatparyam kalpyate. So, this way we take up that essence of the statement. Evam kalpanam tu samasyayaha pariharaha iti na uchyate. So, making such an assumption, it cannot be the solution of your problem, or it is not told like this is only the solution of the problem. Samasyataha palayanam eva etat. You see, in this story, this king has said this statement many times. Samasyataha palayanam, running away from the problem, turning away from the issue. Like that he say many times. That means it is his strong siddhanta, his mental attitude or principle, the self-motivated mental principle is, I should never run away from problem. It is cowardice. So I should face the problem. Like that he is always thinking. Iti Bhuktavan Raja Yashovarma. Like that the king told. Tada Visharadaha Prishtavan. Then the Vidushakaha asked, Samasyayaha Pariharaha Nama Kaha. What is the meaning of solution of your problem? What do you mean by solution of your problem? Samasya Nivritta Chet Sa Parihrita Ityeva Artaha Kalu. Samasya Nivritta Chet. If the problem is resolved. See, it is not to find a solution to a problem. If the problem itself is resolved, Samasya Nivritta Chet Sa Parihrita Ityeva Artaha Kalu. That problem is resolved. Parihrita. Parihrita means the solution is found. The Pariharah is done. Like that only meaning, Upasthitayaha samasyayaha nivaranam nama tat tataha palayanam yeva na anyat. Again the king says, Upasthitayaha samasyayaha nivaranam nama. Just pushing away the problem which is present very well in front of us, it means tat tataha palayanam yeva. That is like running away from there. Na anyat. It is none other than that. That type of pushing away the problem itself is equal to running away from the problem. That cannot be a solution. Because he is always want for a problem, solution is something different. Like that. Prajanam samasya yada purataha bhavati tada vishranti griham prati gamanamapi aham samasyataha palayanam ityeva bhavayami iti bhuktavan raja. So he says, when there is some issue with the citizens, and at that time I go and take rest and I refresh and all, that itself I think it is equal to running away from problem. Okay. Now the Vidushaka is further telling, Hey Prabhu, O Lord, Ekam Vishayam Chintayatu Bhavan. You think of one thing. Vishranti Grihe Vishranti Sukhasya Anubhavena Manasaha Shantihi Prapyate. Vishranti Grihe, in the resting room, means where we can relax from the workload. Vishranti Sukhasya Anubhavena, by the experience of that Vishranti Sukham, means relieving from the workload. You get some relaxation. By that feeling, Manasaha Shantihi Prapyate. The mental peace we get. Tasmin Samaye, when the mind is peaceful, Tasmin Samaye, at that time, Samasya Pariharartham, for the solution of your problem, Nutanaha Margaha Spuret Api. New ways, it sparks in our mind. Ataha Vishranti Svikaraha Nama. Therefore, taking rest means Samasyataha Palayanam Itina Bhavaniyam. So we should not think taking rest means running away from the problem. Samasyayaha upeksha tiraskaraha va na uchitaha. Iti tu aham angikaromi. Samasyayaha upeksha. Upeksha means to neglect. Neglecting a problem, tiraskaraha. Not accepting a problem as a problem. Rejecting. You don't accept it is a problem. But where there is a problem, like some dam is leaking, and the engineers say, no, the dam is strong. But it is leaking, everybody can see. So, such a situation, samasyayaha upeksha, negligence towards a problem, Tiraskara, rejection of existing problem. Na uchitaha, it is not good. Iti tu aham angikaromi. Like that I accept. Like that told Visharadaha. Visharadasya vachanam svikara yogyam asti iti jnatavan raja. The words of Visharada is svikara yogyam. Yogya means fitting. Svikara means to accept. So it is a fitting statement to accept. Like that the king came to know. Saha mandahasa purvakam muktavan. So in a smiling way the king told, He Visharada, bhavata yuktam eva uktam. By you, the fitting statement only is told. Tat kshane eva samasyayaha pariharartham kopi margaha na drishyate chet. Tat kshane eva. On the very moment when you hear of a problem, samasyayaha pariharartham, for the resolution of the problem, kopi margaha na drishyate chet. If no ways are found or no ways are seen, Chintanartham, for the sake of thinking over, alpaha kalaha svikritaha chet. If we take some time to think over, na doshaya, it is not for any mistake. Samasya vismaranam tu doshaya. To totally forget that problem is a mistake. Mama siddhante sthitam dosham bhavan pradarshayan maam upakritavan. You see, now he realized what is the basic principally where he is wrong. Basic principle in his mind, siddhanta. What it is? Not finding solution to your problem is running away from your problem. I will never do like that. So that dosham, the mistake, bhavan pradarshayan, by pinpointing, you maam apakritavan, you helped me. Kintu mama aparaha prashnaha. But I have another question. Evam samasyataha tatkalika palayanam vina nanyaha gatihiva iti. Evam, like this, Samasyataha, from the problem, tatkalika palayana. Again he is using the word palayanam only. Temporarily running away from the problem. Other than that, vina. Other than that, without. Na anyaha gatihiva. Is there not any other ways like that? Prabho, samasya pariharasya kramaha eva yeshaha. Oh my Lord, this is only the step of finding the solution. Temporarily breaking from the problem, taking a rest and think over, that is the step involved in finding the solution. Samasya pariharasya kramaha eva yeshaha. This is the step involved in finding the solution. We are not running away. We are thinking only. Ataha etadrisham vyavaharam palayanam ma bhavayatu. So you don't consider these steps as running away. Samasya tatkhane yathana bhadeta. Samasya tatkhane yathana bhadeta. As it shall not trouble on that critical moment. A problem at a critical junction, it shall not become a prime issue like that. Tatha kritva. By doing something like that, kalantare, after some time, pariharasya chintanam yogyaha eva. After some time to think of proper solution is yogyaha. It is very good. It is fitting only. Iti muktavan Visharadaha. Like that Visharada told. He Visharada, bhavata mama samanyam samasyam pariharata ajanata api pradhana samasya api parihrita. You see, very, very realistic statement. He Visharada, bhavata, by you, mama samanyam samasyam pariharata, while resolving my ordinary issues or ordinary problems, ajanata api, that which was not knowing, even though I was not knowing that there is another problem with me, pradhana samasya, which is very prime problem in nature, parihrita bhavata, by you it is solved. Iti vadanne amulyam ratnaharam Visharadaya Dattavan Raja. So he gave very valuable a gem necklace to him. So what is the meaning of the statement? Thus, the king came to know that in my mind, my Siddhanta, that not finding solution to a problem is running away from the problem. That adamantly thinking on that principle, that itself was the problem of the king, like that. Because of this Vartalapa, this talk between Visharada and king, the king realized. So he was so pleased and rewarded the Visharada. Anantara dine eva Raja Mantrinaha Suchitavam. On the very next day only, the king informed the ministers. Sandhi Prastavaha Anumataha Maya. The proposal for negotiation and agreement is accepted by me. Ataha tadartham yogyam vyavastham kurvantu iti. So for that, you make proper arrangement. Like in our office, the top officer should write on the file, approved. Until approved, nothing can be done. So anumataha, approved, like that. It's a very nice story and very valuable story for the present day life of the people who are in different junction finding problem with their own Siddhanta. Okay, I will conclude the story here. The problem is not the problem, but the way we look at the problem is the problem. And once we realize that and change ourselves, then the life becomes so smoother and easier. Well, I hope you enjoyed with me reading this story. I will meet you in some other new story. Take care. Bye-bye.